We remain steadfast in our commitment in delivering local news that matters, stories that inspire, enriching the lives of Filipinos in Mindanao, in the Philippines and across the globe.
This is your GMA Regional TV, kapuso ng bawat Pilipino. Kini ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Have an awesome Wednesday morning mga kapuso all over Mindanao. Labi na sa itong mga kapuso sa Panabo City ug Carmen sa Davao del Norte Province. Say good morning!
Mayong buntag sab Jill, kamustahon sab nato ang atong mga kapuso sa Tanggob City ug Sapang Dalaga sa Misamis Occidental Province. Mga kapuso, this morning atong suruyon ang usa ka eco farm sa Misamis Occidental ug sayron ta ang advokasya ni Everett John Roberts nga may kalabutan sa agrikultura.
Samtang silent feed our soul with the words of encouragement sa usa ka pastora na, vlogger pa ug Davaoeña writer nga si Mrs. Pami Olmeda. Samtang sa Best Talk makauban at Senior Resi si kapusong Glyza de Castro. Apan una ka na mga kapuso, nasayod ba mo kung unsa ang ilang highest peak sa South Cotabato Province? Kini mao ang Mount Matutum nga nahimutang sa 5.7 kilometers gikan sa Akmonan, Tupi, South Cotabato Province. Usa kini ka aktibong bulkan nga dunay gitas-on nga 2,286 meters above sea level.
Ang Mount Matutom nagikan sa Blaan word nga Amyak Male nga buot pasabot climb og plant. Ginominate sab kini kaniadto isip UNESCO World Heritage Site tungod sa abunda ni ining kinaiyahan.
Mga kapuso, sa kapaspas sa pagdagan sa panahon, ingon man sa kadaghan po natong mga responsibilidad nga ginahimo sa kinabuhi. Nahatagan pa ba nato ang atong kaugalingon nga mag-pause and reflect? Kay this morning mga kapuso, let's feed our soul and mind. Kauban ako sa Davaoeña pastor and author. It's a blessed morning, Mrs. Pami, ug welcome sa At Home with GMA Regional TV. Kamusta po kayo?
Good morning mga kapuso. Thank you At Home with GMA Regional TV for inviting me here. Okay tayo.
Mrs. Pami, unang-una no, gusto po namo masayran o interesado pud mi nga makahibalo unsa ba inspirasyon ug istorya likod ni ining imuhang libro nga Stella.
Before, I think I was in college, I preached about Stella. 6 years after, I decided to write a book about Stella. It's a book that will invite you to rest. It's a book wherein it will teach you on how to depend on God. It is a book in which it will teach you on how to spend time with God.
Wow, very interesting, Mrs. Pami, no? Kumbaga, food for the soul yun ay imuhang libro. Pero among nasayra niya, before pa man nimo kini gi-produce nga libro, no? Usa pud ay ka-vlogger. Please share with us your journey.
So I started blogging last 2019 before the pandemic. I wanted to create content about marriage, about life in an early stage of marriage. And so I keep on posting. There is this one time that one of my posts about not my Mr. Dreamboy blog. It is a story about how I accepted the simplicity of my husband. It's like that. And so it went viral. As of now, it has, I think, 100,000 shares, that blog, and the rest is history.
Well, great to know that, ma'am, no? Ug kining luyo sa mga inspirational message gikan sa imuhang libro ug sa imuhang mga blog. Unsa ba ang kining parte sa imong kinabuhi nga nahimong turning point nimo to become the person you are right now?
Okay, so the reason why many are hooked up with my blogs, no? So because It contains a lot of hugot.
It's totally okay to be single.
And the turning points. It talks about all my turning points. Because in my high school days, I'm an insecure type of a person. Yung feeling na siguro mababaw lang to, but my turning point is that yung crush ko, iba yung crush nila. Parang ganun. So, I felt more insecure about it, of how the way I look. So, I started to question myself, my worth. Parang pangit ba ako? May kulang ba sa akin? And so, because of that, I started to seek God in my life.
Grabe, Judy, ay ang hugot sa imuhang life, ma'am, no? Pero sa imong journey sa pagsulat o pag-publish og libro, ma'am, unsa pa ang mga challenges nga imong na-encounter o yun sa pudi mo ni pag-handle?
First, ang pinaka talaga na pinagdaanan ko as I start to write this book is doubt talaga. Kasi I thought that no one would purchase it, no one would support it. But I thank and praise the Lord for the people He provided to support me, to give me encouragement, to just continue. Kung ano yung impressions ni Lord, kung ano yung vision ni Lord for me, to just continue. So, maganda din talaga, you will surround yourself with friends, with family, and of course, your better half, your partner, to support you to go on with your dreams.
And lastly, para sa mga taong may mabigat na pinagdadaanan sa ngayon.
First, in conquering doubt, you must believe in yourself and just continue. Kahit na at first, walang sumusuporta sa'yo. And then second, that I can advise to those aspiring writers is to be authentic, be real, be genuine. Especially if you are a blogger. Because blogging is all about sharing real life situation. It's all about inspiring others to find beauty sa mundong ito.
Well, sakto ka diha, ma'am, no? Conquer doubt by simply believing in yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. Ingon man sa mga inspirational message kaya mong gihatag sa atong mga kapuso viewers all over Mindanao. Amping always, ma'am.
Salamat po kaayo, to God be all the glory.
Mga kapuso, relax lang mo. Mubalik pa ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Kini ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Mga kapuso, more chikahan a good vibes sa hatod sa Best Talk kauban si Attorney Resi Rizada. Resi!
Daghang salamat, Arjo! Good morning, mga kapuso! Welcome to Best Talk. Kanong buntaga ato ang makauban for the very first time ang award-winning actress, singer ug songwriter o ang usa sa mubida sa GMA drama series na Nagbabagang Luha. Walalain pa kundi ang kapuso actress, Glyza De Castro. Maayong buntag, Glyza, and welcome dito sa At Home with GMA Regional TV. How are you and of course your family?
Maayong buntag! Okay naman po. Nandito ako sa Baler ngayon with my family. Finally, after not seeing them for maybe a few months. So I'm very happy to be here again.
It's nice to know that you're reunited with your family, but of course, Mindanaoans miss you also. Nako, and we miss your all off the carpet. Is this something that you miss doing then?
Of course. Usually kapag may show kami, talagang halos every week kaming nagpupunta sa kung saan-saan para lang ma-reach out natin mga kapuso natin sa regional TV. So, sana bumalik talaga yung time na maka-bonding namin kayo ulit, makarating kami dyan, makapasyal kami dyan. Pero sa ngayon, let's just keep praying na bumaba talaga yung cases at safe lahat.
And thanks to technology at nakakamusta pa rin namin kayo kahit via remote lamang. At ito, of course, Ms. Glyza, congratulations dahil after 3 years you're now with your teleserye naman comeback. How does it feel na finally be given another lead role?
Exciting! Of course, every time naman po na nagkakaroon ako ng project or ng bagong soap, talagang na-excite ako.
Can you tell us more about this drama series naman, ang Nagbabagang Luha?
ang mapagmahal na kapatid.
I love you, Shelo. I love you too, Ate Mi.
Sa kabila ng kabaitan, magagawang pagtaksilan.
Shelo? Alex? Ikaw ang kadate ni Shelo?
Samahan siyang ilaban ang kanyang pagmamahal at karapatan sa
Pinoko mo ako. Kayo ni Judy! Sana naisip mo yan bago mo ako niloko.
Nagbabagang Luha. Soon on GMA Afternoon Prime.
Siguro yung iba sa atin, especially yung mga 80s, 90s kids pa yun, familiar sila sa movie na Nagbabagang Luha. Na pinagbibidahan ni Lorna Tolentino, Miss Alice Dixon, Richard Gomez, at Gabby Concepcion. Ito ay kwento ng dalawang magkapatid na mahal ang isa't isa pero may isang problema. May isang naging dagok sa buhay nilang magkapatid na talagang masusukat ang pagmamahalan nila.
And since you've mentioned that this role of yours, si Maita, diba, was previously portrayed by Miss Lorna Tolentino, do you feel any pressure naman, Miss Glyza, to step into the shoes of the one and only Miss Elfie?
Of course, sa mga remakes like yung Encantadia, we also did Stairway to Heaven before, Temptation of Wife. Syempre, laging may expectations yung tao na lumevel ka dun sa galing na ipinakita ng mga actors na yun, 'di ba? Pero I try to make it a point to use that, siguro yung pressure na yun, to use that pressure para hindi ako maging complacent, para mas lalo ko pang igihan, mas lalo ko pang pagbutihan. At syempre, ang pinaka-importante naman is to give our kapuso a quality story, quality entertainment.
And that is one of the many things that we admire so much about you dahil sa sobrang galing mo, be it on film and teleserye, as evidenced by a lot of awards, the nominations that you've got throughout the years in your career. Ano ba ang sikreto ni Miss Glyza De Castro?
Salamat. Siyempre, kailangan mahal mo yung ginagawa mo. Kasi kapag mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, hindi ka mapapagod kahit na gaano kahirap, kahit na gaano ka-challenging, kahit na ilang beses mong ulit-ulitin yung isang bagay, basta mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, mag-e-enjoy ka at napaka-rewarding noon kapag, especially kapag nag-commend yung mga kapuso natin, kapag napapanood nila, yung masiyahan lang sila, talagang napakalaking achievement na yun para sa akin.
For this new series na Nagbabagang Luha, sino-sino yung mga makakasama nyo naman dito?
Makakasama ko for the first time si Claire Castro na gaganap bilang kapatid ko, si River, si Mike, si Miss Gina Alahar, si Alan Paules, si Merital Sarosa, at ayun, directed by Ricky Davao. So ayun po, abangan niyo po yan, at ako rin ay talagang na-excite ng mapanood na yan dahil napaka-intense ng mga eksena, ng mga characters. Nako, sa title pa lang, di ba makikita niyo kung gaano siya ka-exciting.
And we can't wait to see that. But dahil ngayon nga, first time mo dito sa At Home with GMA Regional TV, baka pwede naman kaming humirit, Miss Glyza, ng a few lines for our kapuso. Dahil miss na miss ka na namin dito sa Mindanao.
Cut your nails and wear your glasses. We'll go to different places. Can you hear the waves?
Ako, thank you very much. Pero lang ako bang masabi? Sana all na lang. Sana we can like you. Miss Glyza, finally, mensahe mo na lang din sa lahat ng ating mga kapuso all over Mindanao and invite them also na supportahan ng iyong bagong soap.
Yes, mga kapuso sa Mindanao, unang-una nagpapasalamat po ako sa inyong suporta. sa mga shows ng GMA, sa akin, maraming salamat po sa walang sawa niyong pagsuporta at panonood ng aming mga shows. At ngayon po ay hinihiling ko po ulit ang suporta niyo kung hindi naman po ako nakakalabi sa inyo. Malapit na po ang Nagbabagang Luha sa GMA Afternoon Pride.
Thank you very much, Miss Garza. Ngayon palang congratulations na sa success na Nagbabagang Luha. Thank you so much!
Thank you! Thank you mga kapuso! Stay safe!
And that was Kapuso actress Glyza De Castro. Siya lang mga puso kay mabalik pa ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Kini ang At Home with GMA Regional TV. Kini ang At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Mga kapuso, karong buntaga hisgutan ng agrikultura kita og sayro nato kung unsa ba ang mga produkto ug advokasya sa mga namunuan sa iladong Sinakaban Eco Farm nga makita sa Sinakaban, Misamis Occidental. Ato makauban si Sir Everett John Roberts. Sir Everett, good morning and welcome sa At Home with GMA Regional TV.
Good morning.
Sir, unang-una, unsa ba ang storya nga namugna kining Sinakaban Farm?
Okay, we have to go back a long time, 1981, when I was assigned as a Dutch volunteer in organic farming. And my counterpart was a Filipina from Sinakaban. It was always our desire to set up our own farm. So once we returned in 2014, we decided to set up the farm by a piece of land, and which is only very small. It's 0.7 hectares. So this is where it all started.
Together with your late wife, sir, unsa ba ang tumong o purpose ninyo nganong gitukod ninyo kining Sinakaban Eco Farm diya sa Misamis Occidental?
Okay, the purpose is basically that we want to produce our own vegetables. And the reason is locally grown vegetables is more healthy, and we can choose the vegetables we want to grow. And at a certain point, we grew so much of it that we started also to sell or give it away if there's a surplus, etc. We sell the vegetables. Those are grown under the circumstances that really are required for healthy produce.
Sir Everett, sa mong farm, unsa-unsa ba ang mga produkto nga makita sa lugar ug paunsa ninyo kini gisugdan?
Okay. It's quite a wide range variety of leafy vegetables, including tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, different kinds of lettuce, arugula, green mustard, but also a wide range of herbs and spices like cilantro, parsley. Plus, we also make our own biofertilizer. What is necessary for the health of the soil is your own biofertilizer. So we are able to obtain rice hull from the local rice mills, which we turn into carbonized rice hull. Then from the coconuts, we produce cocoa dust, and we have our own worms, so we can also produce our own worm castings.
Wow, grabe, ubay-ubay gayo di ay ang mga produkto nga makita sa Sinakaban Eco Farm. Pero sir, aduna sab kuno mo'y mga produkto nga honey, paunsa kini gina-produce o giunsa ninyo pagmintinar ang quality niini?
Okay, when we talk about the honey, we have a collaboration with local honey hunters. So it is not the cultivated honeybee, but it is the putukan where we get our honey from. So we buy that from the local honey hunters. We try to instruct them to do the harvesting process in the most hygienic way.
Sir Everett, before the pandemic, abli ba ang inyong farm alang sa mga bisita ug unsa-unsa pod ang mga activities nga pwede ninyong mahimo sulod sa Eco Farm?
No, that is correct. Before the pandemic, we were able to give trainings to local people, local farmers. We had a couple of trainings organized by local NGOs, so they were the ones selecting the farmers. And it's if we give a training, it's like a 3-day course of which 80%, we call it praxis, 80% is hands-on. So it is not sitting down taking notes and I will be the one to give lectures. That's only 20%. 80% is really making compost, making all the biofertilizer, and doing some double digging, taking care of the soil. So all those practices that are done by the farmers, they can bring back home, so they can apply it over there.
Sir Evert, unsa inyong advocacy o advokasya nga bot ninyong ma-share sa mga katawhan, labi na sa mga local farmers?
Yeah. What we really would like to show to the people is that the most important part of the farm, of each farm, is the soil. And if you can call it organic, natural, permaculture or whatever, it is the health of the soil that determines how healthy the farm will be. We also like to show that everything is doable. So with very little produce, with very little input, you can do your own composting, make your own ingredients to make the soil healthy.
Dagang salamat sa imong oras nga gihatag sa At Home with GMA Regional TV, Sir Evert, and we hope more people will engage into agriculture.
My pleasure.
Say usa sa mga highlight nga gibutyag ni Mrs. Pamino nga bisan unsa pa man ang atong mga responsibilidad, ingon man ang atong ginabuhat, please don't forget to pause for a while and pray. Di ba, Sai?
Tama ka na, Jill. Samtang tungod sa potensyal nga nakita sa organic farmer nga si Evert John Roberts sa kayutaan sa Sinakaban, Misamis Occidental, iya kining giamuma. Karon, usa na ang iyahang farm sa mga supplier sa healthy nga utanon sa Mindanao.
Og sayag mga kapuso, atong atangan sa GMA Afternoon Prime ang GMA Drama Series nga nagbabagang luha. Syempre kauban diha si kapusong Glyza De Castro.
Mga kapuso, na-inspired na kakaton kamo sa gishare sa itong mga bisita karong buntaga. Sama na lang sa panultihon ni John Wooden nga things work out best for those who make the best of how things work out. Mga kapuso, makita pagbalik ang atong episode pinagi sa pagbisita sa www.gmaregionaltv.com ug ayaw kalimot na mag-subscribe sa official YouTube channel sa GMA Regional TV.
See you all tomorrow mga kapuso, and always remember that God is good all the time. Ayaw sab kalimot sa pag-smile. Amping!
Stay safe and healthy mga kapuso. Ako si Cyril Chavez.
Kinisab si Ari Gil Relator. Buong puso para sa Pilipino.